Hello everyone, I'm going to be doing a quick review of the Monster SuperStar Blaster today. And from the get-go, I'm gonna say this definitely is a monster Bluetooth speaker. I don't think I have seen many other speakers this big with a rechargeable battery that can move around with you. Uh, from the start, I measured it on my bathroom scale, and it's 15 pounds, just under 15 pounds on my scale. So this thing is big, but it feels very sturdy, and it feels like, you know, the weight is being put to good use with the battery and the loudness and the speaker quality. So in terms of ergonomics, it's an industrial design. You have a bunch of screws and everything shown on the bottom. You have, you know, everything is functional. Like you have rubber stops, rubber feet here so that it doesn't scratch anything, it doesn't move around, and then you have this beautiful matte gray grill all around, and then the ports and the controls are on the side that I'll show you in a bit. In terms of ergonomics, the handle, I took it on the weekend just to the park and carried it for maybe like a half an hour walk. With the weight and the handle, it did get a little bit heavy, and you know, the handle does have a little bit of flex in it as well. So that is something that could be improved. I'm not sure how many people will be walking around with a 15-pound speaker. Though it's probably something you put in your back of your car or the trunk and then take it to the beach or something like that. And speaking of the beach and things like that, I don't think this is waterproof or even water resistant, so you'd have to be careful with that, with taking it to a salty water beach or even a freshwater lake for that matter. Okay, so on to the speaker itself. The thing gets loud. Like I have a one-bedroom apartment here, and I wouldn't even put it above maybe 60% of the volume if I had a party inside the house. It's just too loud. My neighbors would be upset. But I think if you were to take it outside, then it would be you could put it up to 100% and enjoy the music in a park or something like that. So it offers you a few modes. On here you can see you can have outdoor, indoor, and I think the main difference is just in terms of equalizer. All it does is it changes for the outdoor. It reduces the bass a bit because you don't really have anything to bounce bass off of outdoor, so it kind of puts the mids and the highs on top, versus indoor it kind of bumps up the bass because you have walls and furniture to bounce against, and so you can feel the bass. And that's about it. And then you just have volume. One thing that I did notice that I really like is that whether I change the volume on my phone or on the speaker, they stay in sync. Sometimes I've had Bluetooth headphones where you have your phone volume and then you have your headphone volume, and they work on top of each other rather than being in sync, and that can be annoying because then you have your headphone on max and you're still wondering why it's so low. It's because my phone volume is low. So this stays in sync. As far as I can tell, this does not have a built-in microphone, so you wouldn't be able to take calls on it per se. But I highly doubt anybody's gonna be trying to do that anyways, just because it seems a little bit weird to do that. So I'm just gonna go through and
we are connected.
So I'm gonna go through the process of just turning it on and things like that. So turning it off is simple. You just press it.
Goodbye.
And then turning it on, you have to hold it a little bit longer. So I should mention that
Connection lost.
I should mention that the volume for these announcements.
We are connected.
Oh man, these announcements are great, but the volume for these announcements are not adjustable, and as you can tell, they're pretty loud. So I wouldn't go and try to set this up in a quiet hall at the wrong moment or anything like that. Just FYI. Anyways, So turning it on and off, I just showed you. When it's off, if you hold it for 5 or 6 seconds, it goes into pairing mode, and it's like anything else. Just go on your phone, press the, it shows up as SuperStar Monster Blaster, just click and you're good to go. Now on this side, you have NFC for the phones that do come up with NFC. You have to turn the speaker on itself, but then you touch your phone to it, and the NFC chip will just send a signal to your phone to say, hey, turn on your Bluetooth, connect to the device, and that's it. I don't really see a purpose or use on it because my Bluetooth is always on, so for my smartwatch, so as soon as I turn on the speaker, it connects anyways, so it's not useful for me. But if you don't keep your Bluetooth on all the time, then touching your phone to this saves you that one step of turning your Bluetooth on, I guess. And then you have ports, so you just have, let me just focus, you have your power, and then you have auxiliary in. If you really want it, you can use it as a announcements, public announcement system, by plugging it in a mic, and then you can charge your other devices with it. Haven't tried the charging functionality, haven't tried the PA system. I did try aux just to make sure it worked, and it works fine. Nothing special. It's just if you wanted to save battery or something, or if you had some sort of older CD player or something that didn't have a Bluetooth, then you can always do that. And so one thing I do appreciate with Monster is that they include all the plugs. So you have, I believe this is a European plug, and then this is a different kind of European or Asian plug, and then you have the North American. The power brick is fairly large. It has a 18 volt 3.5 amp output. It's proprietary. It's not like it's USB or anything, so you wouldn't be able to charge a speaker with your phone charger or anything like that. And then it does come with a manual, which I didn't bother reading, but seems pretty substantial. But I guess for a Bluetooth speaker, if you've used one Bluetooth headphone or speaker, you know how to use them all. And then I guess I should demonstrate the quality. The sound quality is, and the sound stage is typical Monster. It's bass heavy, it's loud, it's proud, and it's fun. It's not for audiophiles. You know, you have your Klipsch, Polk Audio, and Sennheisers, Shure's between your headphone brands and your speaker brands that you can go for. This is for the people who want to go listen to some hip hop, other bass heavy music, and have a fun time and not be very critical about it. I'm just gonna go to 8 tracks and play some music and show you how loud it gets. So this is mute, then this is the lowest, and this is from, I'm playing it off of a Nexus 6 speed. So this is 1/3. This is half. I don't want to keep it at max for it, but I did go all the way to the max there. I don't want to play it any louder because my neighbors will complain. I hope this quick overview / review was helpful. I'm sorry I can't tell you how long the battery lasts yet, just because I haven't run out of it. I just charge it every time I use it, but I'll try to update that in the review. And if you did find it helpful, please give me a thumbs up or press yes on the helpful button. Thank you and have a good day.